Welcome to my tutorial video for Phasmophobia. I decided to make this video because this game is now all the rage among the gaming community. And I love it too. This game is scary fun, and I hope you'll enjoy it as well. Maybe you'll pick up some tips and tricks on here that you didn't know before if you've already been playing it. Or maybe you're thinking about getting the game and you want to see what it's all about. So I'm going to take you through the first house that's usually in the tutorial. But this is a real game. It's set on amateur, so hopefully we don't get killed or we have a better chance of staying alive maybe. So the first thing you want to do is look at your objectives. You look at your objective board here in the van, and you're safe as long as you're in the van. So ghosts can't get you here. This is your safe spot. The first objective is discover what type of ghost we're dealing with. Now, that's your main objective. You're going to have a journal, so you press J for your journal. And you're going to go through your journal. If you flip to the last page, it'll show you the evidence. Now, you want to find 3 pieces of key evidence to figure out what type of ghost it is. So you're going to, as you find the evidence, you can open your journal back up, and you can plug in what you found, okay? So now back to this board here. After you discover what type of ghosts we're dealing with, look at the other ones. Prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucifix. Now, we just have the basic items right now, and when you're starting out, you're probably not going to have a crucifix. So don't worry about that objective right now. We're not going to do that one. You can do that one later when you have more money and you're able to buy a crucifix. Objective 3, cleanse the area near the ghost with smudge sticks. Again, we do not have smudge sticks. It's not a beginning tool. So we can skip those 2 objectives. And then if you're brave, you can do objective 4, which is capture a photo of the ghost with your photo camera. Now, you can try to do that. It's not as easy as it sounds. Some people get like, if the ghost is hunting you, it's a lot harder because it can kill you in hunting phase. Alright, so we're going to look, and now we see that I've done some investigating for you. Looks like the ghost name is Betty White. Betty White? I thought she was still alive. I don't want to hunt Betty White. I like Betty White. It says this ghost also seems to only respond to people who are alone. So we don't have to worry about that since this is a solo adventure right now. Alright, you should be able to use its name to anger it and get some paranormal activity. If you want to, if you're stumped and you can't find any evidence, or you need that last piece of evidence or whatever, or a picture of the ghost, you can try saying its name. I don't always recommend this, but if you're at a dead end, that will sometimes make it appear. Alright, so what you want to do is get your key. So you come over here and press E to pick up things. Pick up the key to the house. Alright, step 2, we're going to look at our basic equipment here, and you're going to want the thermometer. You're going to want an EMF reader, and you're always going to want a flashlight. I always use a flashlight. Never leave the van without your flashlight, because sometimes the power goes out in there and it's so dark you really want your flashlight. Alright, so the cool thing about your flashlight is we can see it here, but you don't have to have it out. You can still use it with your other items. So if I have my thermometer out like this, I just press T and my flashlight works. So that comes on while I'm using the thermometer. Now to activate an item, you right click on your mouse. So now the thermometer is on. So the thermometer is the best tool, I think, when you're first sweeping the rooms to get a ghost reading, because it'll usually pick up cold. If you see cold temperatures on a thermometer, that's probably the room the ghost is in. Alright, so we're going to enter the house now and sweep with the thermometer. Now, the game is always listening to your microphone, so you got to be quiet if it's hunting you and you're trying to hide, because it can always hear you if it's nearby. Alright, we're going to look in here. So far so good. Nothing cold. Oh, that thunder scared me. I didn't know what that was. Gonna check in the kids' room. No, not here. Alright, now if you press the shift bar down, the shift key, you go a little bit faster. I thought I heard a footstep behind me. And there's a creaking noise. And I hear something else. Alright, we're gonna look in these rooms real quick. Somebody shut a door. Something shut a door somewhere. So it's probably not in these rooms. This ghost seems pretty active. Alright. So, you got your 5 minutes of, I guess, grace time before the ghost really starts being active, and I don't think the ghost can hunt you within that 5 minutes as well at the beginning of the game. It starts when you enter the house and the clock starts ticking down. The timer goes down. Alright, I still haven't gotten any cold temps that I've seen. We'll turn this light on. Now if you turn too many lights on, you'll trip the breaker and lose all power, and you'll have to go find the breaker box and turn everything back on, which is a pain. Now if you had, you can play with up to 4 people, so if you have more people with you, they could be sweeping with the EMF reader. I don't like going down here. The basement's really creepy. There's the breaker box. So, I'm gonna look around here. And I still haven't found any freezing temperatures. Okay. Oh, the light's blinking in here. Maybe they're giving me a sign. Maybe I missed something in here. Just saw the lights blinking in the kitchen, folks. I'll try my EMF reader now, since I'm not getting any cold temperatures. So this EMF reader should pick up if the ghost is nearby. Should give me some kind of reading. There we go. Right here. It's in the hallway. So we might have a wanderer. We might have a wanderer. See if we got cold temps around here. I don't have any cold temps, so I'm gonna put... Whoa. I'm going to drop my EMF reader there because that's the spot where it detected. And I'm going to go back and I guess I'll drop my thermometer here too. Oh, it's detecting now. So the ghost is right around here. So the ghost seems to be in the living room. So we're going to go get some more equipment from the van. We're going to leave those 2 there. We still haven't got any 5 EMF. We didn't get a 5 EMF reading, and we haven't got freezing temperatures. So that's 2 of the hints that we can't necessarily rule them out yet, but we might not. It might not be the hints we're looking for. So we're gonna try Spirit Box, and the Spirit Box, the ghost can talk to you if it's a certain type of ghost. You have to have it on. And you have to be in a dark room, so you have to have the lights off in that room. Now, our time will be up when we get back in there, so anything can happen. The ghost can start hunting. Here's the spirit book. Now, the spirit book, the ghost can write in if it's a certain type of ghost, and that'll be another clue if it does write in the book. We'll know some more about it. Alright, so you can only hold 3 items at a time, which is kind of annoying. But I have the flashlight counts as an item. So I have my 3 items, so I go back in now. I'm going to put the book down first. I think he turned the light on in there. Right, so I'm going to put the book down first. We'll put it on the floor. Alright, we got the book down, and we got blinking lights. It's messing with the lights. I don't like that. Alright, we're gonna use the spirit box. Remember, we have to have the lights off to use the spirit box. Give me a sign. Are you here? Give me a sign. Alright, it's behind me. Good to know. Alright, the spirit box worked. So we're gonna go out here to get a breather. Now, if the ghost starts hunting, what's gonna happen is the lights are gonna blink, your flashlight will blink, you might hear footsteps, your heart might start beating, you might hear your heart beating. Of course your heart should be beating already, but you'll hear that, and when your flashlight starts blinking like that, that's a hunt. The ghost is is manifested and is after you. So you want to run and try to get into a closet and close the door, or another room and close the door, and stay as quiet as you possibly can, because that's when it can kill you. Alright. We need a video camera. So the video camera will check for ghost orbs, and that's another clue that we can get. So we gotta set the video camera. Turn all the lights off in there. I don't like that at all. That's not cool. Alright, put that on. We're gonna put the camera here. We're gonna set it up right here. Turn it, make sure it's on. Oh, we got ghostwriting, we got ghostwriting. Alright, that's another hint. That's another piece of evidence. We got writing in the book. So if we take out our journal and we look, we had the spirit box. It talked to us in the spirit box. We had writing in the book. So now we can look down here, and we don't have our third piece of evidence yet, but now we can look down here and see what kind of ghost it could be. It could be a spirit, a demon, or an oni. Those are our three choices right now. Alright. We need to... Alright, go in the van and look for spirit orbs, I think. Is that an option? So if we plug in spirit orbs here right now, or ghost orbs, I'm sorry, they call it ghost orbs, that's not an option. So there will not be any ghost orbs. So we need to check for freezing temps or EMF level. Oh yeah, fingerprints. That's good. We check for fingerprints around the area with our UV light. Almost forgot to do that. So here's our UV light. We'll pick that up and see how many items I got. I'll pick up the photo camera since I have an empty inventory slot. On our objectives, yeah, it did say capture a photo of the ghost. Yep, so that might happen, might not happen. If I get lucky, you know, you can, those optional objectives, if you can achieve them at the same time, that's great. If not, don't worry about it too much. I always try to just get the main objective. Stop messing with the lights, please. Alright, we got fingerprints. We got fingerprints. We just got all three pieces of evidence. Alright. Okay, so just having got my three pieces of evidence, we don't need to check for ghost orbs, but I'll show you how to do that just in case you need to later on. So after you have your video camera down that I put on the couch, you come back to your monitor here, and you can look and check for ghost orbs on the screen. So this is the view from the video camera that we put down, and there's not going to be any ghost orbs, but if there were, you would have seen little white flecks floating above, once in a while floating on the screen there. So yeah, we're not going to get any. And you can change the camera view. If you put down multiple cameras, you change the camera view by pressing on the mouse like that. Now we can, there's already default camera outside, so we could see this one outside, and if we had more cameras it would cycle through. And then you can toggle night vision by pressing on the keyboard. So night vision is off and the lights are on, so we can't really see too well, so we put the night vision on so we can see the orbs better. But basically that's how you check for orbs. So if I wasn't doing a tutorial video right now, I would go in there and try to rile the ghost up by saying the name Betty White, and then try to get a photo of the ghost and not get killed. But since I'm doing a tutorial video, I want to lock this in and show you how it's done and get back to the base and show you that I got this right. So we had the spirit box confirmed, we had ghost writing, and we have fingerprints. So it is a spirit. So now you make sure this is all locked into your book and it says spirit. And then you go back and you click on your keypad to start the truck. You go right back to your base. And we'll see if I got it right. I should have it right because I did get all those 3 pieces of evidence. Here we go. Let's see what happened. And yes, I was right. It was a spirit. So this was amateur difficulty, so I didn't get a lot of money. I got $10 for the objective of finding out what ghost. I would have had another 10 for the photo of the ghost. I got $10 insurance, and so that came out with 20. Alright, so basically that's the beginner tutorial. I might do an advanced one later on. If you guys are interested, let me know. If this video is helpful to you and you liked it, like and please subscribe if you haven't. Also, if you want to see more Phasmophobia videos, please comment down below and let me know. If you have any other questions about the game, you can also comment below and I'll try to answer them as best I can. So this is Darkanen. I hope you've learned something and I hope we had a little bit of fun here. I'll be back with a new video soon.